Alright, so XCOM Chimera Squad came out today. It's only a $20 game. Got it for $10 because it's that's weird, but whatever. Sorry, my streaming thing came up with a note. So it's originally $20. I got it for $10 for pre-ordering it. You can get it for $10 till it comes out on till May 1st, I believe. So it's been a while since I played XCOM. I haven't played since the second game came out, so let's give it a shot. See how well I do on my first run. Alright, so we got our basic settings for XCOM. So I'll probably play it. I'll play it on expert. We'll see what we get going on. It's a bit weird that I can change this though, because normally the healing between encounters is dependent completely on what difficulty you select. So let's go with expert for now and see where we go from there.
2 minutes out.
Hey, Godmother. Is this like the old days? XCOM swooping in and taking it to the bad guys?
I wouldn't know. I spent most of the war training resistance networks.
Like mine. And for your many, long years of service.
Watch it.
XCOM attaches you to an untested squad and pushes it into the field before it's ready. How is this not like the old days?
I'm just happy to be here. I missed out during the war. Wish I could have pulled my weight.
For which side, exactly?
I find that very hurtful.
Sure thing, Advent.
We are through the checkpoint.
I was never actually Advent.
But they were fitting you for a blocky helmet.
Stow it, both of you. We're here. 3-1 PD gave us the all clear. Grab your gear and prepare to move in. Whisper, what's your status?
And what's Verge's ETA?
Comms are working, obviously. Verge is en route.
How? Verge can't drive.
He hailed a cab.
To a hostage situation?
Focus. Whisper, any surprises in the next room?
A handful of hostiles, unaware of your approach.
Chimera Squad, take positions. Prep for breach.
Oh, okay. Chimera Squad begins every mission by setting up a breach point to get the jump on enemies. Oh, so we're basically SWAT in this game. Okay. Review the enemy's presence at each breach point and modifiers that will be applied, and assign agents to the available slots to determine the order they'll enter the fights. Alright, so it looks like we got a 3-person squad. I'm guessing by these squads, successive shots on enemies will crit. That's a really nice modifier. I don't know what anyone does. So, since he was supposed to be an admin soldier, I'm guessing he's military. Yeah, so he's a good one to throw up front because he's got a shield. Then we have Godmother and Terminal. I'm sure Godmother is the... Yeah, Godmother must be the command type, so we'll want her... We'll want her engineer specialist, which, yep, that's what she is. Or she is sniper. Anyway, and then Godmother will be command backup. So we got encounter 1 of 3 on this one.
Stay behind me.
Breach targeting, cycle through available targets with tab and a left shift, then select the ability to enter. I'm getting surprised enemies receive a defense penalty and won't react during the breach.
Hello. I am Mayor Nightingale.
Is that our hostage?
Welcome to City 31's Memorial Museum.
It's just a recording.
As I often say, the lessons from our past inform the present.
Blah, blah, blah. History.
Focus.
Okay, agents and enemies take their turns one at a time. Their current place in the turn order can be seen on the unit flag above their head and next to their portrait in the timeline, which both updates each turn. Okay, so we got an amber rotation. Alright. Agents have 2 action points each turn to use their movement, shooting, or abilities. Look for the blue shield to move into cover or defensive bonuses before shooting, or move out to flank the enemy for a better chance to hit. Alright, so move into cover and gain line of sight to enemy, rotate the camera with you. Okay, so basic stuff. Alright, so we're starting with our admin soldier first. And he's got a riot shield, it looks like, so. We got anyone else moving anywhere? No, we just got 2 bogeys. Alright.
Shifting position.
Alright, and then we should be able to just shoot this guy from here. Select an ability from the ability bar to open the shot hood with enter.
The alien invaders conquered the world in roughly 3 months. Billions of humans perished. Human cities such as this one
Shooting. Select the
suffered
ability from the
casualty
enter bar
rates
to
of
open
nearly
the shot.
90%, despite the loss.
65?
Proved even worse.
That's XCOM for you, I guess.
Boxing in target.
Alright, so let's just get into some, well, yeah, let's just get into some open range.
Into the action.
Next, proved even worse.
So we have Overwatch and we just have Fire Weapon. Alright.
You see this?
Huh. Interesting.
Contact!
Clear.
Verge? What took you so long?
Had to unpack a breaching charge.
Good man.
Not exactly.
You know what I mean.
I always do.
So creepy. Don't ever change.
Verge, form up. Any hostiles in the next room?
Yes, I can feel them.
Alright, so we got ourselves a 4th squad mate now. Multiple breach points in turn order. Some encounters often offer more than 1 breach point with different risks and benefits. Consider whether to split the squad up or send them all to the same location. Agents enter from the same breach point will enter the encounter together and will be close in the timeline. The order of the breach points will enter is shown next to their name and can be changed using the arrows. So we got our main door is closely watched and meets the old +1 damage during breach. And then we got our second door, seal the deal. Last unit through the entrance does +3 damage during the breach. So we want our heavy hitters to become last on the ally. We want our shield guy up front. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna want, so we're splitting our crew up. We'll have Terminal go first on this one, and then Cherub go first. No, not Cherub. That's wrong. We want Verge since he's a tele. telekinesis guy. I don't want a chair first since he's got his shield. And then Godmother on back.
It's go time!
Of course I missed. So we got 100% target rate on that guy. We're at 98.
Subjects.
Really? You're just gonna give us Overwatch? I mean, I know there's 2 of us up there. Okay, each agent has unique abilities that they can use every turn, eventually gaining more abilities from their class and equipment. Most agents also have a Subdue ability, a non-lethal attack that is low damage but guaranteed to hit. Use it to earn additional rewards and for certain mission objectives. Cherub uses the Charge Bash ability instead of Subdue. Okay, so who's our number 2 guy? Where's he at? Number 2 guys. Okay, so they got him actually numbered. Alright. So Safeguard is our healing ability. I didn't have access to this last time. Then we got our Subdue. Right now we need to actually take him out, so. Oh, but is he too low for us to take out? Oh, I can't pan view, I have to. Okay. So let's see if we can subdue actually. Let's hop this wall. So that's only gonna give me 3 shots. Why did you move over there?
Shouldn't have bothered.
Erasing target.
Alright, Batmanus. Burst psionically attacks an enemy's mind, making them go berserk and attack a nearby target. Add them to the neutral network. Cannot target enemies in the. Oh. Does he have a range subdue? Okay, so that just takes him out of the game for 2 hits. I would like to subdue as many people as I can. This guy gets to go again? Really? Wow. Alright. Yeah, let's subdue this guy.
Subdued the hostile.
Cherub bashes an enemy with the energy shield, consuming all charges. If charge is consumed, deal damage in a cone behind the enemy. Damage increases with charge, replaces subdue. Cherub places an energy shield on self or ally to prevent all damage for the next attack. Cherub gains 1 charge when the energy shield is destroyed. Does not automatically end the turn. Okay. So we'll just charge bash this guy.
Book 'em!
Yeah, he'll take 2 damage. we still got 2 actions left. Scatter shot, got him other fires with shotgun short range, damage multiple targets, costs 2 ammo. We're not gonna want that, so we'll go
Moving.
full defense. I don't think subdue will 100%. No, subdue won't 100% this guy. So we'll just fire weapons on him. We want.
The invaders.
No, okay, so yeah, we want a regular one.
For that, they provided structure. The brutal occupation government known as Advent.
Okay, so I can't target
allowed
body.
limited genetic manipulation.
So I just
Of
have to
their
hit
many
him.
atrocities, the greatest was the creation of human aliens.
Okay, so now we got. Yeah, let's just get back here. What is the old 2 captives right now?
Set up the breaching charge.
'Cause we
I
got
do like to make an entrance.
Yeah, we got a 3rd encounter. That was just 2 out of 3. Some breach points can only be accessed with special equipment or abilities. Once an agent with the required asset is in the first slot, other agents can then be assigned. Explosive interest, all non-aggressive enemy guarding this entrance are surprised. I figured as much. So we'll have Sheriff go up first. And then Godmother because she's got her shotgun. Then we'll just have Verge on the background.
Wait, hold. Hostage confirmed in the next room.
We need more than that.
3-1 PD has a live feed. Patching through.
If you surrender, I will advocate leniency.
Enough. This exhibit, it is about XCOM's role in our liberation.
I see you read the placard.
It doesn't say how they went soft and got weak. Now, it's up to us to light the spark.
He's holding a detonator.
Go, now!
How's this for an entrance?
Yeah, why not? Give it a shot. So we got one guy hunkered down.
Mirror Nightingale, I'll protect you.
Cherub is down.
What?
Terminal, stabilize him.
On it.
Oh,
Verge,
tutorial.
with me.
Okay.
Protect the mayor.
Confirmed.
I was about to say, are you kidding me? Agents that lose all their HP will begin bleeding out over several turns, indicating that number of the timer. Which won't fail unless the agent's bleeding out is saved with stabilization ability or the encounter is completed before the timer runs out. So I just got a tutorial. Okay. Alright, I guess I gotta use the stabilizing ability on him. Oh, he's still unconscious though? Okay, so it's just a bleed out timer then. Alright, so what? I got 2 movements, and I only have 2 bogeys. This guy looks like he's the captain of the bogeys. So let's go subdue our guy over here.
Failed to subdue.
That's fine. We can do this again. How'd you get the... Oh, so
Another
you
calling
get the
for the
dashing
men.
action. Interesting. So I'd like to get as much information as I can out of this guy.
I can make it there.
Get a move on.
So we could do Battle Madness. So let's stupor them. Because this guy seems to be their captain, so I... Oh, they didn't knock him out for 2 turns? Okay, so we got that one. Of course we... Oh, we opened up that door? Interesting. That has a chance of one-shotting him. I really want this guy.
Did not see that coming.
Target engaged.
Oh, he shot with a hostage? Oh! I still want this guy.
Arrested the target. Mayor Nightingale. Are you alright?
It looks worse than it is. Those medikits are really something.
Compliment accepted.
What about Cherub?
Yeah, I think so. Only thing injured is my pride.
And your diaphragm. And a few ribs.
None of this should have happened.
Most people say thank you.
I'm grateful, of course. But these people don't have the capability for any of this.
Explain.
I read their threat assessment. A month ago, these insurgents were all talk and no capability. The greatest threat they posed was to bottles of alcohol.
Why tell us? Why now?
City 31 shows the world how humans, hybrids, and aliens can keep a lasting peace. I'm the public face of this. Tonight, someone wanted what I represent to go up in flames.
We're not in town for local intrigue.
I know, but right now you're the only ones I'm certain are fighting for that same peace. Can I count on your support?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so... Operation Desperate Mother. Crisis at the museum, whisper here, head back to base. We're going to need to debrief. So we got... Yeah, of course, Cherub's greatly wounded. Terminal got unharmed, and we got 2 lightly wounded. So, from 4 captured enemies, there's an 80% chance for 20 intel. We'll see what our 20 intel gives us. So we had 13 enemies. Yeah, I only used to do 4 of them, but that's all I was willing to risk.
Package delivered to 31 PD.
She truly believes what she says.
That's why she's in charge.
Not too shabby for our first official mission.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Celebrate before a mission is complete. It's
bad luck.
Building rank 2 field teams of each type. Oh.
Tonight, Mayor Nightingale perished in an explosion at City 31's Memorial Museum. The identity of her assailants is unknown at this time. The City Council asks citizens to remain...
So she gets vaporized the same day XCOM sends Chimera Squad to our city? You hear that voice in your head? That's me telling you to wake up!
Despite opposition, Mayor Nightingale's deciding vote brought the Reclamation Agency to the city. Without her support, Chimera Squad's continued presence is an open question.
Welcome home, Chimera Squad. The director wants to speak with us.
thanks for getting the mayor killed. Also, you're fired.
That's not helpful.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'll patch the call through when you're ready.
I followed your action at the museum, and its aftermath.
Director Kelly, I take full responsibility for what happened.
Stop. I sent you to City 31 because I believed you were ready. Tonight, you surpassed my expectations. 3-1 PD requested help within 3 hours of your arrival in the city. You answered immediately. Going in, you were under-equipped and down an agent. You adapted, as we trained you to do. And let's not forget, you rescued the mayor. You delivered her to safety as the city requested. Don't blame yourself for an outcome you couldn't control. Instead, let's focus on what's next.
I set up the map table. Ready when you are.
Head over there. I'll hold.
There's a critical target waiting on the city map.
Welcome to City 31. During Advent's occupation, the city was a fortress supporting an active starport. 5 years after XCOM won the war, it's home to aliens, hybrids, and humans alike. There's new industry, self-government, and local agriculture to support the varied populations. Against all odds, this city thrived after the war. There were no retributive attacks.
Until tonight.
We don't know that. Not yet. But we can find out. 3-1 PD requested our help sifting through evidence at the Memorial Museum. They lost good officers today. Give them what they need and see what we can learn.
The map is where we see the status of City 31 and any current targets we can send our squad to respond to. Chimera squad can respond to one target per day, after which the day automatically advances. So it's basically the same mission setups as it was before when we were saving the planet. Use the situation in downtown district. This is a critical mission. Okay, so downtown district, where are we at? Also, why are these guys highlighted? Well, probably because they're the squad I'm gonna send. Memorial Museum Aftermath. 3-1 PD needs help pouring through the aftermath of tonight's attack. Mayor Nightingale's death has the city on edge. See what we can to help. Saying the APC to resolve the situation will automatically advance today. Are you ready to receive? Yes. We've done what we can to aid the 31 PD. Commissioner Maloof passed along her thanks for helping her officers bear the weight of this attack. Thursday, March 1st, 2040.
Your work with 3-1 PD opened a few doors. Here's what we know. A crude plasma bomb killed the mayor. The insurgents had no access to materials for that.
Does that mean they had outside help?
Most likely. There are 3 groups in City 31 with access to this kind of ordnance.
Choose a faction to be investigated. The target faction cannot be changed until it's resolved. The progeny of a loose network of human scions. Their vision of City 31's future is entirely psionic, whether the city wants it or not. We got the Grey Phoenix, an organized of alien scavengers. They have quietly amassed a kind of weaponry reclamation meditated to recover. And then we got, I can't read that, the SAC. No, wait. The Sacred Soil, I think that is? It's hard to read behind that. An underground religious movement of hybrids that preach salvation, but only those who once fought XCOM. Which, that looks like the Cryptics. Or the Cysts? I forget what they're called. But the little multiplying bastards that poison everybody. So we'll actually take down the military first. Then we'll deal with the underground. And then we'll deal with the scions. That might be a bad idea, and that might be a good idea. Who knows how powerful the scions can get.
Grey Phoenix is a group of primarily muton scavengers operating in the city. Recently, they've armed themselves with highly restricted weaponry. That puts them on our radar.
Director, these are local criminals. Isn't that 3-1 PD's jurisdiction?
True. The Reclamation Agency supports local police, but we're also required to recover dangerous material.
from those who would do the world harm, and each of those groups is neck deep in the stuff. So what next?
Focus on a single group. Investigate, dismantle their operations, and take them down.
Meanwhile, we look for any links to the mayor's death. Either way, a dangerous organization is off the streets.
Exactly. The city wants justice for Mayor Nightingale. This is how we help them achieve it.
Alright, so tackling investigations. Every investigation has 3 stages. Groundwork from this first mission, we learn about the faction and their methods. Operations, hidden missions that must be revealed and completed to knock out the faction's main plans. Takedown, stop their final attack and end their threat to City 31. So we're basically SWAT. Okay. Active Operation Investigate Grey Phoenix. We need to know more about the Grey Phoenix before we can proceed with our investigations. Organization of Alien Scavengers. They have a map. We've basically gone through that. Weaponry reclamation, mandate the recovery. We have no active dark events, because those are critical events that could lose civilization in the city. And our investigation's open. We have no idea who the leader is, but from the outline, it looks like a brute. Alright. Is this button I hit? Yes.
Check it out. Headquarters sent us an assembly. And with the right patterns, we can build anything. Or we could with the latest version. What you're looking at is the extremely finicky 2038 model. It'll take time to stress test our patterns, but once we have them, we're good to go.
Alright, so assembly projects are how you get access to new and better items and equipment. Each project can unlock new items for XCOM supplies, new weapons or armor upgrades, or a variety of other useful things. Agents assigned here decrease the time it takes to complete a project. Valerium is one of the 3 resources reclamation required. It is spent to complete projects in the assembly. It's like we got 65 of it. So we need to start construct an Android OPS hub. This network allows you to use androids on tactical missions and enable new assembly projects. Do we have access to anything else before we start that? No, just the android personnel. Alright. That looks like it'll take 2 turns. Select start assembly. I thought I did. Project, okay, so this project's already in progress. Oh, I have to assign somebody? Oh, assigning somebody just reduces the amount by a day. Let's remove her from duty. Let's leave that for 2 days for right now, until we absolutely sure that we don't need 4 people on our next mission. So you can now select an agent to add to your squad, and we got critical missions. This mission must be completed today. Look at some new recruits. The armory is where you manage your agents, loadouts, manage weapons, armor, and other items. Agent abilities unlock new abilities by promoting agents that have earned enough XP. Agent biography, learn more about the agent's background. Tint armor, change color of your agent form. Accept.
The director convinced the city council we're too understaffed to be effective. This means we can bring more agents to City 31. It's not the whole squad, not yet, but it's something.
So, we've got a Scion. What's his abilities, though? Agent sonically swaps positions with a target enemy or... with an enemy or ally. The enemy thing might be a really interesting mechanic. Agent lost a psionic blast that distorts all enemies near the breach point. Target enemies... Oh, that's locked ability, though. Agent throws an explosive that detonates after several turns. What? 7 turns until it goes off? Maybe target... Oh, you can target to detonate early. Okay. But that's still wasting like 2 actions. So it's like our last thing is just gets us points. Okay, chaining jolt agents in the gremlin to an enemy to jolt them. Attack chains nearby enemy dangers increase against robotic enemies. Okay, so that's hacking doors, and targets all enemies increase the squad's aim by 15 marked. Use once per mission. We have a breacher, we have a scion already, and we have a utility person. But it's always good to have 2 breachers on hand. And yeah, we'll choose Claymore.
Whisper, where is the mess?
Claymore. All around you, pal.
Very funny. I brought a fish curry for the squad.
How'd you sneak that past headquarters?
3 spare canteens.
You are the man.
I'm the man who serves dinner in 15 minutes.
That would be really interesting if every single person that I recruit has dialogue. Alright, what do we have for loadouts though? So we got ourselves a shotgun. Can't really change that. And a body armor set. Any breach items? No, okay, so we don't have any of these. So we have to make those items still. Alright. Agents earn XP on missions, which leads to promotions. Each new rank provides increased stats, and some unlock new abilities and new training programs. At certain levels, you have a choice between 2 abilities and decide which one you want. So, from what I can tell, I can't look at these abilities until I unlock them. Okay. So that begs the question though, can we just, okay, so we can just rotate through here. Has anyone earned enough XP? Or is that just a 0 XP run? Okay, that must have just been a 0 XP run. Alright. So this is our armory, so we're done there.
Our temporary field office has all the basics. Weapons, comms, and ammunition. Supply is where we request everything else. As long as it's in the squad's budget, it's ours.
Okay, the XCOM supply is where you buy all your core items and equipment. Items you unlock from assembly projects become permanently available here too. So right now we're only sitting at $145. Credits are one of the 3 resources Reclamation requires. They are spent in supply to both buy new items and upgrade existing ones. Okay, so we got auto keys. We have to buy breaching charges. Are you serious? Oh, that's gonna be kind of annoying, but all right, that's fine. So right now everything costs $50. We have an auto key that'll just get us through a security door. Breaching charge, ceasefire grenade. This clever design from the XCOM Engineer Corps disables all firearms in a large radius, making ceasefire grenades a must-have for Reclamation agents. Persistent rumors suggest the blast cores of Mark I cooler heads contain a miniaturized codex that self-immolates on impact. Okay. We got our flash grenades to disorient hostiles in the large radius. Friendly units and squad members are unaffected? Ooh, that could be OP. I can't flashbang myself. That's nice. So we got ourselves some med kits. And then trace rounds. These rounds grant +5 aim to an agent when equipped. And then trank rounds. If the target would be killed, they will be rendered unconscious instead. Unconscious units are captured at the end of each mission. Let's actually buy a trank round. Trank round. Yeah, let's buy ourselves a trank round. I know I probably like made a serious mess up here, but we'll see. So since we did idle her though, we don't need 2 tanks necessarily. Let's swap out Cherub with Terminal, and we'll assign Cherub to accept. I don't want him coming with me. I want our other guy. Could have sworn I chose True, but maybe I chose Verge by accident. Okay, so we got a critical combat mission available. Escape Great Phoenix gets us $35. Is there anything else that we need to look at first, though? Okay, so that's investigation. Our supply bunk. Then our character's armor setup. Yeah, let's just equip the trank round. We'll see how that goes later on. Alright. Now we've gone through most of the tutorial. We went through the investigation mission. So in our next episode, we'll run through the mission Investigate Great Phoenix. And then we'll see what goes from there. And until next time, later guys.